Hi, my name is Wahyuddin from BME Year 2, and today I'll be illustrating the engineering design process required in designing a biomedical product. First and foremost, there has to be a need or purpose to justify the existence and production of the product. Consider this scenario. I want to produce a wheelchair to help facilitate the movement and transport of elderly patients in a hospital. With the need established, the next step is to come up with a design specification and consideration. In the context of the wheelchair, there are a few factors to consider. Firstly, in terms of safety, there will be belts for the upper body and lower body to hold and anchor the patient in place while the wheelchair is being pushed, and a safety factor of 2.5 will be incorporated in the design of the wheelchair to avoid any structural failure. Secondly, in terms of ergonomics, there will be padding provided on the backrest and seating itself such that the patient does not face any discomfort should he or she be using it for a period of time. Besides that, there is also the presence of an adjustable footrest, thereby making the wheelchair user-friendly regardless of the patient's height. And lastly, for the choice of material, the main body will constitute of stainless steel, which is relatively inexpensive, sturdy, and durable, all of which will allow the wheelchair to have a consistent performance. Since the design specification has been decided upon, the next step is to come up with the design of the product itself. 3D modeling software such as UGNX or AutoCAD can be utilized to provide an in-depth perception and angle of the various components in finer details, while also enabling engineers to animate the components to stimulate an actual product in use. All of this paves the way for improvements or changes to be made with relative ease, if necessary, compared to 2D design. Subsequently, the following step is prototyping and testing. That is the production of the actual physical prototype and subjecting it to stress tests in order to see if it meets the design specifications. If there are flaws evident, then we will have to revert back to the design stage and modify the former design in order for it to meet the specifications defined, while also repeating the testing stage. So in the case of the wheelchair, for its stress test, it will be subjected to specifically a compressive stress test, since it has to basically support the patient's weight. And so in the case of where the physical prototype survives the stress test induced upon it, we can move to the final stage, that is mass production, and release it for the consumer's use. So that's all there is to it.